tough one. Tough one to swallow there, Obviously, had an expectation going into that game to win, and when you don't, just a lot of disappointment, obviously. So we're going to shoulder this one and move forward.
What did the Texas defense do that gave you guys issues?
I really felt like we got in our own way at times and, really had to finish drives, especially in the first half. Kind of dug ourselves, obviously, a little too deep. Was able to bounce back in the second half with some good stuff, made some adjustments, and our defense did as well. Just dug that hole a little too deep in the first half.
First one back out there, just how did it feel kind of getting back into the offense?
Yeah, obviously a lot of excitement. Really, really happy to be back and thankful for that opportunity. And, that's about it. Just thankful for each opportunity I get. And I think we all are. And able to get back out on the field doing what I love, that's something to be thankful for.
What does it say about your team? What does it say about your team that you can get the resiliency to be down 21 at halftime and kind of fight back and pull within one score?
Yeah, I think it definitely speaks to the character of this team. There's no quitting us, and there definitely won't be after this game. We're going to come back even stronger, and that's really the trend that's happened this year so far. And I have ultimate faith in our guys to bounce back and be better next week.
Did it take you a while to get a feel for the game after basically 2 weeks out?
Yeah, it was almost. Felt like it might have been a month, since my last game, real game. So a little bit at first, I'd say, in all honesty, but I felt like I was able to get in that groove pretty quickly and felt confident in what we were doing. So
you found Deuce pretty wide open out of the backfield a lot tonight. Was that something you guys saw on film this week, or is that just what they gave you tonight?
I'd say that's what they gave us a couple times, and we had some nice schemes, some nice plays designed for him. He's obviously one of our best, if not our best, playmakers. So want to find ways to get him the ball, and we were able to do that for the most part in the pass game tonight.
Can you walk us through what the last couple of weeks were like for you?
Yeah, just a grind and rehab and making sure to get back physically to where I needed to be able to play. And really just a lot of credit to Mindy and her staff, our training staff, for being able to do that.
Adrian, on that last play, can you kind of walk us through what happened?
Yeah, probably a little bit of trying to do too much, trying to make a play there at the end of the game, and was moving through my progression and really getting down to the bottom, which would be the check down, and trying to make that throw. Got it batted away. We'll see it on film exactly how it went down, but turnovers definitely hurt us tonight.
Describe the 25-yarder on the stop-and-go post to Cade Warren.
That was a great play call. Kind of had a feeling they'd line up like that to that formation, specifically the stack. We had shifted to it, and once we saw it sort of pre-snap, once I saw it pre-snap, kind of knew what would be there. So looked off the field safety, and Cade ran a great route, and that's what the play was designed for. So great call by Coach CK.
What's the message from Coach after this one? Is it a message of frustration, a message of encouragement, or what did he tell you guys?
We expect to win. So anytime you lose, there's going to be some disappointment, and I think we all understand that. I think he spoke to a little bit about the character of this team and how we did bounce back in this football game and how we didn't quit and our resiliency. And so we're going to use that moving forward. We're going to use that next week and understand in this league, every game's a fight. So obviously I have a big one against Baylor next week, and we'll be, minds on that come Sunday, come Monday. So,
Adrian, that second to last possession that ended with the field goal, did that feel a little bit chaotic there towards the end with trying to get the play in, the personnel set?
Yeah, in that situation, you really are trying not to use as much clock as you can. And, that was a long drive. I'm not sure how many plays it was, but it felt really long. And we knew we needed to get some points on the board. So, yeah, it was a bit chaotic. We had some subs, some different things going on. But, you got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
The quarterback, how do you balance it out when you look down and you see 329 yards, but not a win at the end of the day?
Yeah, that's all that matters. I've looked down here and seen 110 yards passing, and we won the game. So I really don't care too much for stats. I think they can be deceiving, and especially when Shoot, we were down, so had to maybe throw the ball a little bit more. You know, it's about winning, and that's what I want to do, and that's what we want to do. So whatever stats we need to do to get that, that's what I want.
Was there anything you could sense just in the first half that wasn't quite right?
Not necessarily. I think they were on a roll offensively, and at times we kind of were out of rhythm. And you know, I take a lot of responsibility in that, and making sure this unit goes forward. So we've got to find a way to finish drives, and I think getting some touchdowns there would be really big for us and big for our team. You know.
Can you walk us through that last possession of the first half of the interception?
Yeah, so we were really in a 2-minute drill, and you know, got it going pretty well. First play, you know. I can't remember exactly if it was the second play or the third play that I threw the interception, but you know, they were getting a lot of depth, naturally expecting a pass, and I believe it was the Mike backer who picked me off. So got to see that defender, and it was something I'll see on tape, but obviously forced to throw, and you know, gave them an advantage, you know, especially going into that halftime. You know, we ended up losing by a touchdown, and that really gave them that 14-point swing there. So
Mentally, was it kind of difficult to come back out here in the second half and start slinging it like you were in the first half?
I wouldn't say so. You know, shoot, we cut it loose, and that's always been the mindset. I've thrown plenty of interceptions and turned it over whatever in the past, and that's never stopped me. So I feel like you can't have that mindset. You can't let that hold you back, and you have to keep going out there and playing fearless, and that's what I believe we did. You know, I think in the second half we really had played much better football.
What do you think of the way Will stepped in for you the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, Howie's been incredible, and I think we all knew that, and know about his ability, and there was never a doubt. So when his name was called, I knew he'd step up and do a great job. So really proud of the way he's played, and you know, we'll continue to play whenever he gets his opportunity.